Greetings and welcome to the latest edition of the Jacksonville Buzz. I am your host, Adrienne Houghton. I'm delighted to welcome into the studio today somebody who I haven't seen since December 2019. He's a very talented actor, author, director, musician. His name is Jason Woods. And with him is Alicia Summers, who is one of the founders of the Stage Fund. So welcome.
Thank you very much for having us.
We've got some exciting information to talk about today, and I haven't even alluded to it yet. But Jason, since I spoke to you, you were doing your one-man show with A Christmas Carol. Yes. In 2019, I can't believe it. But between now and then, we've had a lot of things happen. But one of the things is that you have written a new and exciting one-man show. Would you like to tell the audience all about it?
I would love to. It's called The Near Disaster of Jasper and Casper. And it's a comedy, drama, and it's a little mix between The Princess Bride and Harry Potter. And in it, I play 9 or 10 characters. It's a story about Jasper, who's adopted into the family of Casper. So that's his adopted brother, and Jasper's looking for his true family. And he encounters a blunt witch. Her name is Winifred Isabel Titania Charlotte Higgins.
Oh my goodness.
And she introduces herself. I'm Winifred Isabel Titania Charlotte Higgins. My initials spell witch. Can you believe my mother almost named me Brenda? He encounters a mysterious dragon and a purpose he never imagined possible. And he goes through a heartbreaking path through grief to discover his destiny. Ghosts, magic, and deadly cows abound in the near disaster of Jasper and Casper.
How fabulous. Now, you're actually going to be off-Broadway this summer, aren't you?
Oh, you gave it away.
I've given it away.
You weren't supposed to tell me.
I know.
No, that's exactly why we're here.
And,
yes.
And perhaps part thanks to Alicia here.
Well, the Stage Fund.
The Stage Fund, yes. So tell us a bit about the Stage Fund so we can link all the pieces.
So the Stage Fund was created, Diane and Lisa and I created it to sustain theater artists, to grow excellence here in Jacksonville. We want a sustaining and thriving theater community. And what happens is our local community actors are not paid, and we have not created this sustainable living for the actors that we have here in this community. So we created this fund in order to first create a stipend to grow into an endowment to keep our local actors here and create a thriving community for for our entertainment and for our community to grow when it comes, but also we want, the quality of theater here in Jacksonville that we just, haven't had in the past. Well, we've got great community theater, but we want to continue to help it grow.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And so how did you two meet?
I went to a show. Jason's.
So did I.
Yes, Jason's Christmas Carol. If you've not, it's now become a holiday tradition for me. I have to go every year. How many characters do you play in A Christmas Carol?
There's, I think, 21.
Yeah, 21 characters. And it's magnificent. And that's one thing that Jason does is he creates these amazing, this world within a show. And so when Jason approached Stage Fund about supporting him to bring his show to Broadway, to off Broadway, to New York, absolutely, we have an amazing creator here in this community that needs our support to take, and also, there's kind of that pride of Jackson. We have talent that can go to New York and show it off and be amazing. Which Jason actually won Best Actor last year for. You want to talk about that?
Yeah,
I'll brag for you. But
well, I was gratified and shocked to learn that I won Best Actor at an International Theater Festival in New York in October, and that independent, objective affirmation kind of gave me the confidence to take it to Stage Fund, and they definitely more than part thanks. They've been incredible in helping us raise an incredibly significant amount of money in a very short amount of time.
So who's your ideal audience for this show?
Well, it's I have a dragon and a witch in it, and it's a fantasy. And that might make people think that it's a kid's show, but it's not because of the themes. But I would say it's for the child in anyone. We did it 3 weeks ago in Brunswick, and there were grown adults just sobbing after the show, unable to speak. And there were people laughing during it, and they said, someone who's in their 60s or 70s saying, "I feel like I was 10." So I definitely think for the child and anyone, things are hard right now. It's an oppressive world, and if someone needs a reprieve from that, even if only for 90 minutes, just to make your heart laugh, which laughter is the best medicine, then that's what I would want. So anyone who wants to hear a story and be taken away, it starts. You won't believe what happened on October 32nd.
I don't.
See, you don't believe
I don't believe it. Yeah. Can you tell us how we can find out more information? How does the audience find out about you, about your show, and more information?
Well, I have a website that I'll update when things are finalized. I'm not really ready to announce dates until some details are hammered out. But at jasonwoodsproductions.com, that'll be updated. You can learn about the show right now on there. But really importantly, you can learn about Stage Fund at stagefund.org. And you can learn about Lisa Goodrich, Diane Burnett-Garcia, and of course, Alicia Summers.
Fabulous. I could sit here and talk to you for ages, and I know that we don't have the time this time, but will you come back when we have dates?
Of course.
Because we'd love to find out how it's going for the Stage Fund and also for the Nearest Disaster of Jasper.
I will. I'm actually performing in Boca Raton for 2 weekends. I'm headlining there in May. And I know we'll have a commitment and everything ironed out
sorted by then.
At some point.
Perfect.
And Adrienne, Jason's still raising money for the show. He still needs funding for the show. So by visiting our stage site and Jason Woods Productions, if someone wants to be a part of bringing an amazing show to New York, supporting local actors and theater professionals, this is an opportunity that you can present a project that will go to an audience that truly will create a magical experience for all those that attend.
Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, and don't forget, if you'd like to know any more information, you can find it on Jason's website or the Stage Fund, and you can also find it on iwannabuzz.com. See you next week.